Hello, so good to see you again. Thank you so much for joining me in this vlog. And it will be about winter, preparing ourselves for winter, and we're going to do this with the 5 elements. Because if the winter comes, when the winter comes, it always comes, depends on where you are, of course, on the world. You need to be energetically prepared. And in the 5 elements we have green, which is wood, red, fire, yellow for earth, metal is white, winter is water, is dark blue, and then we start again. And if you look at it, you can see it's the cycle of life. All life starts from water. If you look at a plant, if you look at larvae, very often, if you even look at birds starting in an egg, they start from moist. All those, how do we say that? Animals that are being fed with milk. Yes, thank you. Yes, they are mammals. Thanks. Zoogdieren. They all start from water because they're all born from water. So winter may seem like death. And if you look around you, all leaves have fallen and it's dark and nothing seems to grow. But that's not true. In the rest of winter, in the calms, in the turning inwards in yourself, new life, new ideas, new creativity may be born. All power of spring is being generated, so you can burst out again in spring. So the winter is essential. And I know some people don't like it, but now we're going to take the stress away. So in the 5 elements we can do a 5 color balance, and I am again going to take a little part of that balance, so not the 5 colors. So we want to feel well in the winter, when there's little light, when it is rather cold, maybe snowing, maybe there is ice, or otherwise there's a lot of wind and a lot of rain. And of course there are beautiful days with sun, but probably you don't have stress on them. Being inside a lot, maybe being together with your family a lot. Might be nice, but might be not. Flu season, for some people that is a bit frightful. Even though if you have watched all these vlogs, you now know that if you take good care of yourself and of your mindset and of your body and how you strengthen yourself, there's no reason to get the flu. And if you do, you're over it in a couple of days, so it's nothing. Your body can handle this. Of course, if you're down and depressed and tired, and then a flu is heavier for you because your immune system is not active enough to take care of you, because it's being suppressed by the fight-flight system. Okay, so how do we do this in the 5 elements with the 5 colors? We first look at the color that comes before the water element, which is metal. Metal was, of course, we did in autumn leaves. Metal is white. And for you guys, you can have a look at this white and feel if you are in sync with it or not. If I test, we go down. So please have a look at the white, hold your frontal lobe and look at the white of my curtains, or maybe look at the white in your neighborhood. And breathe a couple of times and think of what white means to you. In China, white is early snow. In the Netherlands, hardly. But I am in Norway, and I was a little bit more land inwards. And the 15th of October, I saw the first snow. I was in a snowstorm, and there was the first snow on the mountains. So if we now look at white, this element, metal, is feeding the water element. Yeah, it feels good. Very good. Now we go to blue. And I have my water bottle that can help me. So just have a look at the color blue, and this stands for the winter and the stopping of processes going inward, but also the creation of all new life. Have a look at it. There's stress there, so hold your frontal lobe, do it like this or do it like that, and look at the blue or any blue that you have available in your house. And think of stopping, and think of turning inward, and think of cold, and think of winter. Very good. So now when we look at blue, it tests very well. Blue is being controlled, or water is being controlled by earth, and earth is yellow. So if you find a piece of yellow and have a look at it, I see a piece of yellow here, but it won't help you much. So you look at yellow, and if we test, it feels fine. And if we now go to blue, because blue is in the co-cycle, so it's the element that controls fire. Fire is love and summer and sun and okay. So we get a little bit more of blue. Put a hand on the head or hold the frontal lobe. Look at the blue. We now look at the blue in another quality. We look at it as kidney meridian and bladder meridian, where it controls fire. When we are much afraid, when we feel a lot of fear, we create so much water that we actually kill our fire. And our fire is following your heart, love, joy in life, passion. And we need that spark to be creative. So we're actually taming down the water a little bit, making it a little smaller in order for us to feel more joy. So thank you very much. Looking at the blue, very strong again. So you might want to make a list. Make a list of things that you would like to do this winter. Things that really you only can do in the winter. So I have a great desire to learn how to langlauf. That would be really, really nice. I started doing this like 2 months ago when I was in the Netherlands, and I took my inline skates and my Nordic walking poles, and I made them very long, and this went well. And then something happened, and I for 2 times 3 almost, something went wrong with my back. So I have not done it since. But I thought, I need to get this rhythm, and I need to get these muscles going, and it has to be automated. So maybe there's something you would like to do this winter. I believe in the Netherlands you can already go skating, because there are holes where that can be done. And what other things are being done in the winter? Here, for example, they go fishing for a lobster. That is something you do in the winter. So please let me know in the comments below what you will do when it's winter. Maybe you'll just close yourself down with a pile of photos and start putting all the photos of your holidays, of your children, in albums. Maybe you want to make nice pieces of how do you say that? Branches of pine trees, and make beautiful bouquets with them, so it's nice and cozy in your house. Very, very good idea. Or you want to be creative, work with clay, work with paint, paper, anything you like. Do it with your children, do it with your grandma. So I hope you feel much better now that you're prepared for the winter season with the 5 elements. And I'd love to see you back next time, and it will be about Thanksgiving. See you soon.